Patience. Aha! One of the key challenges in our lives, one of the most strongest reasons that people come to see me. Not directly, however, indirectly, because we are wanting things to be a certain way at our pace in life so often. So what this is really doing is not trusting the process of divine timing and not trusting the process of blending their mind, body and soul. And what I mean by this is not really co-creating, not listening to our inner self. Now when we do this, we find ourselves coming up against resistance because we're pushing against something that is not yet ready to be unraveled, you could say. So patience is one of the biggest challenges. Patience in order to receive what they want faster, what I want faster. It's definitely been my lifelong journey to overcome this, and I have come a long way. The process of patience is really about understanding that if we are being more present in our days and allowing the space and the time to go with the flow of life, then ultimately we actually get the answers. Life comes to us more easily. Now, we don't seem to trust the process often. We don't trust that we will be looked after. We think we have to do it all ourselves. This is the big one. People think they have to make their life happen by themselves. Now, this actually held me up personally for most of my life, actually. Thinking I had to force and strive and try too hard. So much getting in the hustle of life. And it's become like an it thing to be a busy person or be in a rush all the time. Yet that rush, that busyness is exactly what takes you away from your inner self. It disconnects you from your soul, your absolute essence. Why? Because you're too busy in the external world and going for things that aren't there at the moment. When we master the art of presence, being in the now, we also naturally enhance our ability to accept what is and to appreciate what we have. Because just have a think about your house that you live in. When you first moved in, so exciting, setting everything up. I'll put this picture here, I might buy a new piece of art for over there. And over time, we just get so used to our home that we could literally have a view of the ocean and, in a way, not get bored of it, but take it for granted. So we get so used to what we have, and this is really one of the reasons that life needs to be challenging at times. Otherwise, it would be incredibly boring and there'd be nothing going on because we don't have that stimulus to grow with. Now, I'm suggesting that we go through a process that helps you to be more mindful and patient and present. And this is simply doing things at a calm rate, slowing down to the speed of life, which takes us into the positive state of the feminine energy. Now that is true for both men and women. Look around you, the world, it's full of rush, 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 busy, 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 and everyone is, not everyone, but many people are unhappy, trying to find their happiness by achieving something in their forceful state. Now, when we come back to ourselves on a regular basis, minute by minute, not just in a meditation, simply doing things like cleaning your teeth, putting moisturizer on your body, doing the laundry, instead of racing through the job so we can get to something better, it's very much about just being in the process of making your bed happily because you appreciate your bed. And you want to make it look nice, not because you better make your bed because that's what you have to do. And, having a different outlook on being house proud because you are appreciating every ounce of what you have rather than always trying to get to the next thing. So simply be still more, slow down, do not multitask, create a practice of presence, stillness or meditation that you are consciously doing so that you can tap in and connect more to your inner self, your higher self, your soul. Then everything is more easy. You just know. And along the way, you feel amazing. You feel more peaceful and calm simply by choosing to add presence into your life. Now, before I go, I want to give you a couple of other examples that you may find more amusing because think of emotions that are those low vibe emotions we've talked about. Anger and frustration. When we react to something, when we trigger, what have we done? We've got out of the present moment. We've lost our calm, our centered, grounded space. And we can literally say, oh, I just lost it at that person. I lost it at that person. That is a common saying said when we lose the present moment. We lose the present moment and give it to the ego. Give it to those emotions that are fired up and that don't feel so good. We lost the present moment and we went into the ego. And the more that things don't go our way and that we react to them, the more that we take ourselves away from our core essence. Accepting the moment for what it is and appreciating the moment for what it is a game changer. There's actually an old saying, an old wise teaching that says, wherever you are, no matter whether it's in your favor or not, to remind yourself, I am happy with what is, I have nothing to complain about. I accept what is, I have nothing to complain about. If you can say that in every moment of every day, about every situation, you'll be amazed at how transformed your life will become. Now, it's easy if you're doing something fun and exciting. However, when you're broke, heartbroken, and you need to thank the universe and say, thank you, I have nothing to complain about, because you understand that this too shall pass and the lesson will rise and you'll be a better person by rolling through it, understanding everything happens for a reason. Thank you, I have nothing to complain about. One of the greatest, wisest teachings that I personally ever received.